it looks like Nigel Farage's milkshake incident was all planned, as you see him here with the girl who did it. The young woman has an OnlyFans page, and you can see her here with Nigel. Before, Nigel Farage is a Freemason. He is a secret beep. His ancestors were Huguenots connected to the Frankfurt banking house, which was owned by the Red Shields. He worked in the City of London on metals, so did his father. You don't work there unless you're a Mason, and the people who set the price of metals are the Red Shields. So Nigel Farage has always been a City of London stooge. And my channel, because I have to say this, over 6 years ago was saying that Brexit was all a con, a City of London con. And it's actually the United States and the United Kingdom that actually created the EU, the start of the EU. And the City of London doesn't pay any tax. And if you look at World War I and World War II, and then you had the creation of the EU, it's like what's happening today with the William Shakespeare, in that you have the World Economic Forum, and in the past you had the guy with the moustache, and they will be destroyed, but in the end the same plan will come to fruition. So like the guy with the moustache wanted to conquer Europe, but his defeat conquered Europe, and so you had the European Union. And the same thing I believe is going to happen with the World Economic Forum. You're not going to have the World Economic Forum. The replacement of the World Economic Forum is a place that they wanted to go in the first place. And so its destruction is part of the plan. And I said this in my videos, how everything was going to change. And here you have Nigel Farage, and he's promising to end the World Health Organization and all this, even though Charlie Mullings, who pushed the William Shakespeare, is a member of Reform. And Reform are pro-William Shakespeare, but not that William Shakespeare. And as I say, this is all a plan. It's all connected to Albert Pike's letter. And in the end, what I think it's about is transhumanism and a new political order. So they are destroying this political order on purpose to create a new one. It's all connected to Albert Pike's letter. And the same shills that were telling you that Brexit was for real are now telling you that Nigel Farage is for real, Tommy Robinson is for real. Now Tommy Robinson was actually connected to UKIP. As I say, UKIP came from a party which was created by James Goldsmith, the secret father of Diana. So I think it was he's the one that kicked it all off. And obviously the Goldsmiths and the Red Shields are intermarried throughout generations. They both came from Frankfurt, and Farage's family come from Frankfurt. And it's all a con, and it's to make you believe that there is democracy in the UK. And you can see the shills already trying to give you this idea that there is proper democracy in the UK, even though they've just locked you down for the past 3 years. And there simply is no democracy. This is all a plan, and they are going to reveal to you that the thing is bad for you, and then the result of that will then create this new age, as well as these wars which have been predicted, and I believe man-made natural disasters, because it's shown on their magazines. And so here you have Farage, a Sonic Handshake, and I exposed this. I was one of the only truther channels to expose this. Charlie Mullings, and it's all controlled by Freemasonry, and it's all to do with that country in the Middle East. And that country in the Middle East already has the symbols of Lucifer on its flag. And what I think is that country, I don't believe that country will be destroyed. What I believe is that political Zionism will end, but not that country. And that's what Pike's letter was actually saying. So political Zionism is the tool to create this, what's going on. But then it itself will be ended. And you have the the dualistic Hermetic symbols already on the flag. Now, we had the Champions League final, and you had Real Madrid, and they won. And I've shown in my videos how football is run by Freemasons. It was created by Freemasons. All the clubs were created by Freemasons. And here we have a Masonic handshake from a Spanish presenter, sports presenter, to Ancelotti. And Ancelotti is the manager who's won the Champions League the most times. And I've seen the same handshake performed by Pep Guardiola to Bielsa, who was the former Leeds manager. So here we go. So there you go. Masonic handshake. It's called the Lion's Claw. And this one seems to be popular amongst football managers. I told you that everything is run by Freemasons. There is no democracy. This is a great work. This is it. The real grip of a master mason lion's paw, and this was also done with Guardiola. Now, I made a video saying that Andrew Bridgen was a Freemason. I've never been debunked. There's a letter connecting him with the McCanns, because he's Leicester MP, and he's a close friend of the McCanns, and this is all a stage show. And you have Dr. John Campbell, who I saw on a Masonic website. He keeps giving Masonic numbers, and this is all the great reveal, the social class cataclysm, and it's to get you to the place they want to go. And they're kind of using this dualistic principle, and in the end we'll go to the place, a new world, but it won't be the World Economic Forum model, but it'll be the new world they wanted to create anyway, as what happened after World War II. And I believe it's connected to transhumanism. And so here we have Andrew Bridgen, and as I said, he's a Freemason. This is all created by Freemasons, and the big reveal, as you see with Farage, whose name in Sicilian is sickle, all this is part of the big reveal. It's all staged, and it's all to change the political system, as we will have with World War III. And as I say, there will be man-made natural disasters, because it's all told to you on the Economist magazine. It's all connected to this letter. And beware of Shields trying to debunk this letter, because we already have the Lucifer flag on that country in the Middle East, and the social cataclysm is the William Shakespeare. The Marxists and the Nihilists are the World Economic Forum. They will be ended, but they will get you to the same place where they always wanted. And the pure doctrine of Lucifer is the Hermetic religion, which is actually on the flag of that country. And I don't believe that country will end, but Zionism, political Zionism, will end. That is what I think the plan is. And then it's to create this new age. Thank you.